There's a whole giant episode which took months to shoot, and we were on a big boat the whole time, and it scared the ever-living
seasick.
I get claustrophobic, I hate it all. And it was terrifying and amazing. And on the way back, we had to go on another boat because it's on an island. Everyone the whole time was like, isn't this amazing, the full moon party? Like, this is such a once-in-a-lifetime experience. And we were both looking at each other like...
This wasn't just another day on set. Sam Nivola just flipped the script on White Lotus, and fans are freaking out. What just happened? Sam Nivola, star of the White Lotus, didn't hold back. On The Tonight Show, he revealed the dark, chaotic truth behind the most intense episode of the season. Hit that subscribe button for more behind-the-scenes bombshells and viral celebrity moments you won't see anywhere else. It all started with a simple question.
But did you have fun on the set?
Most actors would give a diplomatic, "Oh, it was amazing," but not Sam. Instead, he launched into a raw, unfiltered account of what it really felt like filming the boat scenes in the White Lotus's infamous full moon party episode. The moment came after a whirlwind premiere night in LA, where Sam looked visibly exhausted. He laughed, he joked, but then dropped this truth bomb.
I hate boats. There's a whole giant episode which took months to shoot.
That episode wasn't just long, it was pure psychological warfare for Sam. Claustrophobia, seasickness, real fear. And instead of glamorizing the full moon party shoot, he admitted it felt more like survival than celebration. He and his co-star Amy Lou Wood were barely holding it together, while fans around the world celebrated the glitzy island scenes. This wasn't just acting, it was endurance. Of course, the host, Jimmy Fallon, tried to lighten the mood.
Is it because you get scared or you get seasick?
Both.
He asked.
I get claustrophobic, I hate it all.
Fallon tried again, smiling, changing the subject, asking about the party itself.
Isn't this amazing, the full moon party? Like, this is such a once-in-a-lifetime experience. And we were both...
But Sam and Amy Lou Wood weren't having it. In fact, their reaction said it all.
Experience, and we were both looking at each other like...
In that moment, the glossy exterior cracked. The illusion of paradise shattered. Despite Jimmy's attempts to redirect with jokes and laughter, Sam stuck to the raw truth.
It was insane, and it was terrifying and amazing.
This was no promo puff piece. This was a behind-the-scenes confession wrapped in comedy, and the audience knew it. Fans watching The White Lotus Season 3 might have been captivated by the wild boat party, the glittering full moon energy, and the supposed luxury of it all. But Sam's story reveals a very different reality. First of all, the filming logistics were brutal.
To shoot, we shot at the actual party. I don't even know that.
Yes, you heard that right. No closed set, no extras, just
like 100,000 people there. We just went like us, Mike White, the camera guy, the sound guy, and we shot at the party.
Can you imagine that? Trying to shoot a complex HBO drama scene in the middle of a real packed full moon party. And then the boat, again. After surviving the shoot, they had to board another boat just to get off the island. Sam's face in the now viral behind-the-scenes photo says it all.
You're happy, but also your co-star, Amy Lou Wood, look, she looks like, I'm so happy the scene is over.
Even Jimmy Fallon couldn't ignore it.
Look at her face. Look at both. You're both happy. You're like, yeah, it's over.
While audiences at home were amazed by the production, the reality was exhaustion, anxiety, and sheer relief. And just when you think the chaos ends there, Sam adds,
whole time, and it scared the ever-living.
Yeah.
So much for paradise. Just when you thought the boat trauma was enough, Sam Nivola dropped another bizarre behind-the-scenes story that left fans both cringing and cracking up. It all came down to a now infamous question.
Why would you make a shake out of a dirty blender?
The audience erupted. The moment was awkward, but Sam was ready. With a perfect blend of sarcasm and self-defense, he said,
"Okay, so it's been about 12 hours and I've gotten this question probably 1,000 times already."
Yeah.
And then the truth came out.
I was expecting that Saxon had made a protein shake in it. I didn't know I thought it was just leftover protein, so I'm like, you know what?
And the justification.
A little extra protein never hurt.
Cue the collective gasp. Twitter went wild. Memes exploded. Dirty Blender Boy was born. Trying to salvage his image, Sam added.
Oh, that's
I'm not
good.
that much of an idiot.
Okay.
But it was too late. Fallon couldn't resist doubling down. The
Morning.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Saxon's leftover pro.
Of course.
internet's verdict? Hilarious. Disgusting. Iconic. The most wholesome character in White Lotus had just grossed out the entire fandom, and somehow, fans loved him even more for it. But the chaos didn't end at boats or blenders. Sam Nivola, who had lived a quiet life of relative anonymity, suddenly found himself at the center of a famed storm. He told Fallon,
Really weird because, you know, I've been actually in North Carolina recently shooting a movie, which is amazing because my whole
that all changed overnight.
start of the show, and then I came back to do a photo shoot for the Hollywood Reporter in New York, and I got off the plane, and immediately it was like a mob scene, and it was so intense, and it's amazing. It's like so.
In just weeks, Sam went from shooting a low-key project in North Carolina to being mobbed in Manhattan. The famed tsunami hit hard. Fallon summed it up. The
Now, dude.
Yeah.
applause thundered. Sam smiled, but the whirlwind was undeniable. He'd gone from throwing up on boats to getting chased through airports, from anonymous film sets to front-page spreads. It wasn't just a glow-up, it was a celebrity detonation. And through it all, Sam remained self-deprecating, humble, and, let's be real, hilariously unbothered. He closed the segment with gratitude.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
But fans knew this wasn't the end. It was just the beginning of Sam Nivola's viral takeover. This isn't the last we'll hear from him, and if you think this was wild, just wait till you see what happens in season 4. Smash that like, hit subscribe, and drop your favorite quote below. Let's keep this conversation going, because Sam Nivola just gave us a White Lotus story we'll never forget.